I'm continuously amazed at how much talent Grand Rapids holds. There is quite a bit that people are aware of, but there's even more that they're not aware of. My name is Alicia Lackway. I'm the founder and CEO of Little Space Studio. We started out as a co-working space for creative professionals. The idea was that creatives locally in Grand Rapids and in many other places need a certain amount of business support to learn how to freelance, manage clients, and also just get peer-to-peer support. So that's where we started, and in the next couple years, we actually moved from just a co-working space to more of an events activation company, finding and addressing the needs of the creative community and the freelance and gig economy. Such a huge part of the workforce is trending towards gig work and freelance work. That includes so many industries people don't even realize. That also includes manufacturing, contract work in different capacities. People want to have their own businesses.
So my name is Emily Romy. I am the owner and lead creative of Studio Romy LLC. So my main job is I'm a freelance illustrator for the healthcare industry. So I work for universities, independent researchers, hospitals, and things like that. And then that freelance work supports my own creative practice, which ranges from prints of my anatomy art to illustrations of buildings in Grand Rapids, like astronomy artwork, and really just everything that interests me.
So this is our third quarterly market. The purpose behind our quarterly markets is to allow emerging artists and makers and craftspeople a platform for them to not just sell what they're making and share in their community what they're making, but also to learn how to make it better the next time and how to actually build up their client networks.
As someone who doesn't necessarily want to own a building to run my business out of, having co-working spaces and like communal art spaces is really important for people in situations like that who don't necessarily need an entire building or physical location, but still want a place to gather with other artists and co-work and run their business from a location.
I just want to say that the culmination of these markets is an absolute dream come true for me when I started Little Space, because even through COVID, how hard it was for people to gather, that was the reason I put the studio together in the first place, is that we need each other in, like, digitally, yes, but to physically to come together and support each other and have candid conversations and laugh. My number one advice piece for someone who's going into freelancing, wanting to expand, wherever you are in that path, is make sure that you become a life learner, because there's a thing that happens when you join a company and you have a position, is that there's things that you don't have to worry about, like managing your own clients, managing financial pieces, managing a team. Like, there's a lot of things that you have to learn as you go that you don't have to do if you take a position with a company.
The biggest perk, in my opinion, and what works with my life, is that I have control of my time and what I do during the day, and it all fits under the umbrella of my business, no matter what it is. If it's actually working for a client or if I'm just working on my own creative practice, it's all my job, which is really cool.
It's always a journey, but as long as you keep being curious and you keep trying to learn, you keep figuring out what works better for you and your clients in whatever industry you're in, that will keep you going and that will keep you fresh and in many ways competitive. We're gonna have plenty more planned for 2023, so at the very least, I highly recommend anyone to go to our website and sign up for our mailing list, because that is where you will get the most up-to-date information on the crazy stuff that we're doing.